Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Damien's Curry Counter. Today I'm going to be doing a starter, but it's a bit of a guesswork today what I'm going to be doing because I made my tandoor outside. So tonight for my dinner I think I'm going to make chicken wings but cooked in tandoor. But I'm not going to do, it's not going to be tikka or masala or anything like that. I have no idea what I'm cooking. I've just put a bunch of spices together and I'm just going to see how it turns out. So let's see what I'm going to be cooking with today. So I've got a full pack of chicken wings. So I think there's about, I've roughed it out about, I think there's about 12 to 15 there. So yeah, I'm using all them half low. One potato, which I'll show you in a minute why. Some butter glue, because when we're going to be basting the wings, we want it to be nice and crispy, don't we? Tiny little bit of oil. Some hot pepper sauce. Garlic and ginger paste. Bit of tandoori spice marinade. And some salt, which is a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder. Half a teaspoon of paprika. Half a teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of crushed red chili flakes, and 1 teaspoon of hot madras curry powder. Oh, also you're going to be needing some yogurt as well, but I haven't took that out of the fridge yet. Okay, so yeah, so chicken wings that are going to be cooked in the tandoor outside, and right, let's get on to it and let's get cooking then, people. Right guys, we're going to start preparing the wings now, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is put a glove on. And I'm going to put my chicken wings inside the bowl. Because I'm going to make it a little bit more Indian style, but we'll see how it goes. Like I said, this is just, today for me, this is just a guesswork. So I'm playing a fiddle here because I'm trying to make something new instead of just having the same old chicken tikka and etc etc. So like I said, I'm going to prepare my wings. So I'm going to put some red food colouring in. Because all I'm going to do on this is just mix the chicken up. Keep mixing. Right, and then take them out. Okay, take my glove off. Right, I'm not going to bother washing the plate out because I'm going to be using the same bowl anyway. So first thing we're going to put in, some yogurt. There you are. So 1, 2, and 3. 3 tablespoons of natural yogurt. Okay. So like I said, in this I've got cumin powder, red crushed chilies, hot madras curry powder, salt, Kashmiri chili powder and paprika. Okay, so in goes with the spices. Next to go in, I'm going to bang some garlic and ginger paste in. So I'm going to put 1.5 of teaspoon. All that is now, right, and the next thing to go in is tandoori marinade. Okay, so I'm going to put half a teaspoon of that sauce in. And the last part, which you may have heard go ding, I've put 1.5 tablespoons of butter ghee. Okay, because that will give it a bit of a crispiness to it as well. Okay, and then we're going to give that a nice good mix up now. mixing now. I have no idea how this is going to turn out because I've got bored of having the same stuff and I wanted to try different recipes and different spices together, so I'm going to see how this pans out. Just the end of the day, this is how food is made, isn't it? You experiment. Smells quite nice. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, give this a bit of a try. Oh, it's got a bit of a kick to it. Oh, not half. Oh, I bet when this is when this is cooked and all the spices are heated up. Oh, it's a bit. You know, actually, I quite like that. Actually, really like that. Yeah, it's really nice that. Right, so in go our wings. I'm going to put another glove on to give these wings now a good mix up. Right, here we go. You don't want to over marinate your chicken. I mean, you want a nice coating of sauce on it, but you don't want it where it's literally absolutely covered in the sauce and there's no way of the heat penetrating the meat. So what you want to do is just make sure it's a nice light coating, just enough where it soaks into the meat but it also cooks the meat inside. Okay, right, and then what I do is I make sure there's enough, at least some more left over, because what I do sometimes is when I go check on the meat when it's in the tandoor, I give it a little bit of a baste anyway. So so we're going to be putting these on our skewers now. So that's one, and that's two. Possibly could have three, but we'll see. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put them on our skewers and put them in the fridge to marinate. So here we're going to go. Let's have a look which ones we can put on. Right, go in the middle. Right, we'll use this one. Okay, so that can go straight down the middle of the wing, like that. Right, and remember when I said to you about a potato? Okay, so I've been finding out when you put loads of wings or loads of meat on skewers and you put them in a tandoor, they all fall down after so long, and then sometimes it's really not cooked as it should be. So what I'm doing is I'm spacing the wings out with potato, and then hopefully it should cook all the way through. Because what happens is as well with the potatoes, as they cook inside the tandoor, they heat up and they shrink, and it grips onto the chicken, and then as it grips, it stops the chicken from sliding down, but then the potatoes get smaller and shrink, and then it cooks the chicken a lot better, in theory. So today is a test. Needs to go up a little bit more. I need to shuffle them all up, make some more room. One more. Oh, I've got two more to go. Last one. Should do it like that. Right, yeah. So I'm going to cut a bigger piece of potato now, because that will stop. What I might do is I might use two small ones. Feel. No. So there, yeah. So that's what they're going to look like. Okay. So hopefully, and I put, like I said, give it a bit more baste. So that's them done. So we can swap plates. And now we're going to go with a standard peri peri. Everybody knows what peri peri is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14 wings we've got in total, people. 14 wings. So we know what to do. All we're going to do is marinate this. Bang it in. Don't matter how much you put in, because I love heat. Okay. But I'm also going to put in that. Okay, I've had this before, and boy, is it hot. Alright, because I find that, you know, hot peri peri sauce just don't do it for me. Even the extra hot peri peri sauce don't do it for me. So I'm banging some of this in, and I'm only putting a tablespoon in because I know how hot this stuff is. Same again. I've washed my hands anyway, so. Now, I love wings. I love chicken wings, especially on barbecues and stuff like that. When I go to Indian restaurants, I always get tandoori chicken wings. And if as starters or lamb chops or chicken piccata, but I do like wings mainly on a barbecue. But I could never get it how I wanted it to taste at the restaurant, and then obviously I got told make a tandoor, which I did. And when you eat them off that, it is absolutely banging, lovely in fact. So same routine again. Grab a wing, straight through it, bosh, and then another potato. Another wing. Another potato. I'll try and get through this as fast as I can. That's a big one. Yeah, that's a nice juicy one. I am really looking forward to eating these tonight, people. I really am. Some more space. So anyway, people, what's your favourite curries? Let me know in comments. Favourite starters, etc, etc. Let me know in comments, and I'll, if you want me to make a video on how to cook it, I will do. No problem for me. It's nice to know what people like. So that's it. Okay, I'm going to put 3 on, just in case. So that's it, same again, okay, keep them like that. So we're going to now baste it a bit more. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of the bowl. So people, that's what they're going to look like, if you can see. So like I said, 7 wings on each stalk now. So I'm going to put these in the fridge and marinate them, and then I'm going to set up the tandoor and get that burning for a good hour or so first before I put the wings in to get the heat into the tandoor. And then we'll come back to that stage in a bit. I'll see you shortly. Right guys, welcome back to another day episode of Damien's Curry Counter. I continued from when I was doing the wings earlier in a minute. Right, so I'm going to be preparing my tandoor, okay? So I need to get my tandoor nice and hot, okay? So I'm preparing it now. This is what I hang my my wings on, so I'll take them off. So as you can see in there, I've drilled a big hole, and then I've got some smaller holes in there, okay, as well. That gives it a little bit more air circulation to get through to start burning the wood and the coal, okay. As you can see, there is some cracks in there, but that was expected with the heat from the tandoor. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare now the heat and get the wood in, and we'll see how we go. So I'm going to be using something first called kindle wood, alright, so which is this. So I'm going to put that in, and then I'll show you exactly what how I'm going to start this up. Okay, so let me get there with me. So I'm going to put the wood in. We'll put the wood in, and then we'll make sure where it is, and hopefully it's okay to start burning. Like I said, very, very easy kindle wood, just to start it up and get the heat going. Drop it in. Mix it around a little bit, take a couple out, and I can have it in. When you're doing it, you've got to make sure that you've got enough air to go underneath the tandoor, up, and then it cooks and it burns the wood. Okay, so I'm going to be putting in some lighter fluid, or lighter blocks. and I'm also going to put on some barbecue fluid just to get the bricks nice and hot. So just to show you how it looks. Okay, as you can see, that's what it looks like. So we're going to leave this now, we're going to set it on fire, leave it to burn, and I'm going to add little bits and bats more wood as the time goes by, because I want to preheat this for a good hour or so. Okay, so I'm going to set this up on fire and then we'll go from there. I do apologise about how I set up the camera, but I do need an assistant. There we go. Let's have a look. As you can see now, I've set up the tandoor just with the heat. And that's what I want to do now. I'm just going to leave it to burn like this, get the wood nice and charcoaled, and to keep adding wood at a time, at a pace. Get this whole system nice and warm, because like I said, you do need the heat. I mean the air that goes down here and up into the tandoor. Then, all right. So as you can see, yep, that's coming on nicely now. So we'll come back to this after a few minutes, but like I said, up to an hour you can keep the heat in this. So I'll prepare this and we'll come back when I'm about to put my wings in. Chaps and ladies, welcome back. I've just put my coal in now. Okay, and put a bit of light fluid on. See if you can zoom in, you'll be able to see it. So I've put quite a lot of coal in there now, so I'm just going to wait for that to become a little bit white, and then it's ready to put your wings in and chicken in. Alright, so once that part's ready, I'll come back to it. See you soon. Right guys, we're back. So I'm just going to check on the coal now, see if it's okay to go, and then we'll put his chicken wings in. I'm wearing gloves because this does get hot. So I'll come down and I'll show you what we're going to be looking for. So I don't know if you can see it. Ah, there you go. So as you can see now, this coal is getting nice and hot, okay, and white. So now it's ready to put his chicken in. Okay, so I'll put you back up. Alright, so I'm going to be putting his chicken in now. So first before we start, I made these, so they're going to go across my tandoor. So I'm going to put one on first. Like I said, these have been prepared, marinated now for a good few hours, so I'm going to bang it in. I think I'm only going to be okay with one, so I'm just going to put the next ones on this recipe that I've made up, and hopefully it tastes banging. So I'll show you how it looks. Alright, so that's how it's going to look, and hopefully when we come back, because I'm going to leave this to cook now for a good hour, maybe a good hour and 10 minutes, so we'll see how nice I want it to come. So yeah, so once these are ready to come out, we'll come back to this in a bit. See you soon guys. Right guys, we're back. Let's see how it's worked. Oh wow. And there you go, guys. There you go. They look absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to take these into the kitchen and prepare, and we'll come back as so I'll let you know how they taste. Okay, see you in a bit. Right guys, we're back. So I've just put these in off of the tandoor, and as you can see, it's looked cooked to perfection. Even the potatoes are cooked. Oh guys, that is absolutely beautiful. Like I said, I was a bit experimenting with the with what I could make it with spices, but this just really does taste nice. I will stick out everything what I use. Oh, sorry, I'm just getting a bit of a spice kick it back in my throat now. Oh yeah, oh that is fantastic. Like I was saying, I'll leave a list of all the ingredients what I've used. Sorry it's been 2 weeks since I've done a last video, but I've actually been dieting because I'm trying to get a bit more healthy in my weight. So yeah, but yeah, so I'll put up the recipe for you all, and thank you for subscribing and leave a comment please, and I will catch you in the next video. Tell me what you want me to cook and I'll try and cook it for you. Okay, welcome to Damie's Curry Counter.